In this video, I'm going to take you start to finish on how to build a Hyperliquid trading bot with as little as $100. Okay, so first I've created an account and I have logged into Hyperliquid. If there is a red bar at the top, that is restricting you based on your location. So either you're going to need to move to a location where Hyperliquid is allowed, or you're going to have a VPN. I'm not going to tell you which one to do, but that's the options. Now, inside of Hyperliquid right here, we need to deposit funds. So you can see that I have a small Bitcoin position that I put $100 in to test a while back. What I'm now going to do is click on the deposit button at the top, and I'm going to deposit USDC from Arbitrum. That is very important. There is a red notification at the bottom there as well. So in my case, I'm going to go over to Coinbase. I've just put in $200 of USDC into a Coinbase account. So I go over here to where it says cash. I'm going to pull this up, and now we're going to see USDC. I have $200.09. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to where it says send. You don't have to do this from Coinbase. I think a lot of people will. That's why I'm using this as an example. But now I'm going to go grab this right here, copy this from Hyperliquid, paste the address inside of Coinbase. Make sure we go down to the Arbitrum network. Click on that. Does your recipient accept USDC on Arbitrum? Yes, we just went over that on Hyperliquid. So we're good there. Yes, it's supported. And now I'm going to send 200 USDC to Hyperliquid. Done here. I'm going to wait on Hyperliquid. It should populate very shortly. I'm under my positions, and we can see that Bitcoin position, which I guess I could close it out just for the sake of this video, which might make sense. Let me just click on close all just to clean this up. So I close that Bitcoin position, and now I go to the balances section, and we see our USDC balance of $271.50. Great. Now we are on to the next step of the equation, and how do we actually create a no-coding, simple, easy-to-use trading bot with Hyperliquid? Well, that's where AlphaInsider comes into play. So I've now logged into my account on AlphaInsider. There will be a link below this video to AlphaInsider. And what we can do now is create a trading bot with this little plus new button, or we can go a couple different routes. I can find a strategy that I want to utilize. I'm actually going to go with that route for this specific video, but what we could do is we could subscribe to strategies, and then they'll be saved in our subscriptions, which then we can easily add to our trading bot if we wanted to. But since this is a crypto account, we're using Hyperliquid, we have to go for a crypto trading strategies. Now, you can automate one full trading strategy for free. I'll explain that in 1 second with AlphaInsider. So again, all you literally need is at least $100. I'd recommend a little bit above in case we have fluctuations. And then you just need to go to get a free AlphaInsider account. So once you have that, you can automate one of the strategies here or your own trading strategy for free. I'm going to do some quick sorting. So I want to see at least 5 trades over the past 1 year. I'm looking at the past 1 year, and I want to see a max drawdown of 30%. And let's go to, I have it set to top. I guess I'll set to performance really quick so we can see. This is what I want to look at. I want to see what's been doing well as of late. I do like this #1 strategy right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this trading strategy right here. I'm going to look at it over the past 5 years, and I feel pretty good about it. It hasn't been doing great as of late, but over the past 5 years, it's actually done really, really well. So it seems like this is one that does really, really well in bull markets. It trades Bitcoin. It does really, really well in bull markets, it seems like. And then it kind of has this holding period when Bitcoin is just kind of chopping around. So it's actually almost seemingly protecting you from the Bitcoin downside, because Bitcoin's been down over this past year period I'm looking at, and this is actually up. So that's kind of cool. So actually, I like that. I'm going to subscribe to this strategy really quick. Click subscribe, but I want to go further than that. I want to go to auto trade. So that's the next option here. Click on auto trade. And now we have 3 brokers. And so my favorite is going to be Hyperliquid. That's what we have for this video. So click on Hyperliquid right there. There is a video showing you how to connect your account. It's kind of what we're going to be doing this video from start to finish. But if you are curious about how to get your public and private API keys, I would refer to that video, or there's a drop down for text instructions right here in case you forgot. So we are on a live account, and then where it says public key, go back to Hyperliquid. There will be a drop down with your email, most likely at the top next to the deposit button. Hit the drop down. That key right there, I'm going to copy, and then I'm going to come back to AlphaInsider and put that into the public key. Now, how to get the private key? We're going to go to the more section on Hyperliquid, and we're going to go down to API. I'm now going to name this one AlphaInsider, then click on generate, and then authorize API wallet. Now, we will then see underneath this, there will be a days valid. Set that to max, because we'll have to re-put these keys back in after 180 days, which is the max, and AlphaInsider will also remind you to do so as well. Then this will show you the private key. I'm going to copy the private key, click on authorize, API wallet authorized successfully in the bottom right. Now that private key is going to get pasted into AlphaInsider. I'm going to click on create. And now our bot is pretty much live. Now here is where I'm going to set aside 100% of my account to trade this specific strategy. You can set a dollar amount, you can set a percentage. So in the case of my account, I have $271.50 like we were talking about, and now that's connected so AlphaInsider can see that. It does not have withdrawal permissions, but it's going to be able to send in the trades so it can take the trades on your behalf. So I'm going to set it to 100%. That's fine with me. But if I wanted to diversify, I can have multiple trading strategies in there. And almost like a call to action, if you have really good crypto trading strategies or you have new ones, upload them to the site. We've got some videos showing you how to do so, because the more, the better. We all get to see them live. Users get to use them. Or if you want to bring yours in and use it as a private strategy, you can do so where no one gets to see it, but you can use your private strategy in your own trading bot. So click on save. And now we have Hyperliquid trading bot live. Portfolio value, keys expire in 6 months. We'll be notified when we have to reset those keys, and we'll essentially do the exact same process for the API keys that I just entered a second ago. And I'm now going to turn this guy from off. I'm going to confirm, and now I'm going to turn it on. It's going to rebalance based on what the current positions on the strategy are. And now every trade that gets taken from here, it'll take it for us on our behalf. And if we ever wanted to add trading strategies to this to diversify and allocate more, new allocations, and we can add more. But I should mention, if you want to do that, you need to have a pro or a premium account on AlphaInsider, because a free account lets you connect one broker and one strategy per that one broker for free. So you're totally good to go, free. But if you want to add more strategies per that Hyperliquid connection or per a broker connection, that's why you want to upgrade to pro. And if you want to have multiple, let's say 5 broker connections with up to 100 strategies in each of those 5 brokers, which we kind of count as trading bots, well, that's where you'll have to have the premium account on AlphaInsider. If you have any questions, leave them down below. But when I go back to my home page, we'll now see my Alpaca paper bot going on, and we have our Hyperliquid live trading bot that is now on. All we have to do is log in, click on this, and we'll be able to see our performance as trades are being placed and as our bot performs over time. Right now, I'm all in on this one strategy, so it's pretty much just trading this entire strategy with my $271. I should also mention really quick, there's an option for notifications that'll be alerted to your AlphaInsider account and email, and the settings will allow us to increase or decrease the leverage. So let's say that I want to bump this up to a 5x leverage. Well, I can go ahead and do that. Click on update, and now we're good to go. And it's going to be trading this strategy with a bit more leverage. Again, any questions, leave them down below. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.